The following video is proudly presented by MightyOxTrading. All information contained in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial or investment advice. Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone's having a great day so far. Market's been falling. Oil's been rising. Let's take a look. The hourly chart here on the NASDAQ, you can see high of day. It's last evening at 13,233 and a quarter. We hit low of day just last hour as we dipped down below 13,100, or right to 13,100. It's about 133 points of volume. I'm sorry, points of volume. Yeah. So this is gonna be a great day. I'm already fumbling over my words. Points of range. There we go. We're lower than at any point we were yesterday. Friday's lows, 13,085, are not far away. And after that, we got free falling until 12,892. So let's see what happens. CPI report tomorrow, remember? Joining me for that as I decide if I want to tackle it or not. Copper. Copper. It's up about 100 ticks. A little bit more. As it's been rising up. You can see it's kind of almost double topping. Gold's also been coming up. And it's been about 11 points of range. UltraBond fallen. Big move down. Its range is about a point and a quarter. We have natural gas versus unnatural gas. Looking like about 140 ticks of range. Sure, I want to keep staying volume. And oil showing strength today after dipping down all the way down almost to 86 or below 87. Well, we're now back up in the, we touched 92. 92.16 was the high. So over 3 points of range, and we're near the high of the range. So that's where we stand. Seems like we're definitely in a negative mood overall in the market. Bitcoin's falling as well. After sending the crypto people into the, like, yay, we're going to the moon again. When it hit 24,000, we're back down into the 23s. So now we'll try and trade the markets. You can see in the top left-hand corner, we're down just slightly from last night. Had one win, one loss, one scratch trade. So just down $23. We'll get that back today. Up, still at $335 on the account. So there's copper sending a signal. Let's go check it out. Good morning, DN. Hope your day's going well. So you can see real quickly here, my trades last night, my one win, one loss was on copper, and I botched it. This was the winning trade. You can see I paper handed. I got, 7 ticks, but you see I could have got a lot more. So that was a bit of a bummer. Copper's trying to come back up here. Don't really like it there. We have overall a downtrend, definitely downtrending bands. You can see it's pulled back already here on this new candle, touching the EMA. That was a beautiful move there on the UltraBond. Down. So we wait and we watch. And we watch and we wait. Good setups. What's agriculture doing? Oh, wow. Look at soybeans rising. How high is the soybeans, ma? That's actually a significant move there, I think. Let's look. Trigger candle. Right there. Kind of right, let's say there. Wow. Yeah, look at this. Come for the trading, stay for the sound effects. 18 points. Is that right? Yes. 18 points at $50 a point. So it's over $900 move right there. Now it's pulling back. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Consolidating as is ES, as is gold. Oil kind of as well. Kind of calm right now. So while there's nothing going on, we'll continue to watch the markets while I mute and eat some eggs. You knew it was just about that time. Anyone else out there having breakfast? What are you having? Cool. Sounds yummy, Bryant. Good morning, Crypticon. My guess is Crypticon's having Energon cubes for breakfast. Right now, ES is down to 41.31. Came down here. This is technically a trigger candle, but you can see it popped right back up. So, not messing with it right now yet. Big candle down here on NQ, 20 points. ES just burped down 5. We just hit low day. Low day was 13,100. just dropped down to 13 and 0920. 09. Yeah, boo, blah, blah. 13, 092. The drop here, 25 points. Definitely appearing like it's a down day. Oh, we could see a bounce here because we kind of overextended on the downside. I don't think there's any real news today. Let's look. We have a U.S. labor costs report coming out at 8:30, and a preliminary productivity report. I don't think there's going to be anything huge. And then Biden is speaking at 9:50 on chips, and I don't think they mean potato chips. The eggs have been finished. I just need to take some supplements, and we're ready to rock the day away. Rock this town, rock it inside out. I really need to get more organized. I can't find my vitamin D. Over, I found it. I'm going to consolidate here. Expected a little bit of a bounce on that candle. You saw the candle touched quite inappropriately, I might add, the bottom band there on NQ. So you can see here now, like I said, I don't follow the RSI overbought, oversold thing much, but you can see that on the RSI on NQ here, on this 5-minute chart, we're right. You know, the bands are all well below the halfway point. If you believe in the overbought, oversold thing, then we should bounce. But we'll see. I would be hesitant to take a short here, but this is not a trigger for me to go long. At least not in my book. The issue that TradingView had with TradeAvate yesterday has gone away. I was able to trade off of TradingView, last night, but I also now have access to the Tostep Trader as a backup as well. That's an interesting looking pattern there on the UltraBond, these last three candles. Red, green, red usually is a bearish pattern, but yet it's gone up. See, I have a DOM open on the side here. Not really trading off the DOM, but I am kind of trying to learn if there's anything that can assist me as I'm chart trading on if the DOM can be of any type of assistance to me. Especially since it's just easy to bring up here on TradingView. I can go right from the order ticket window here right to the DOM, and it's very convenient. Not separate windows or anything like that. So I've been awake here. Couple of trigger candles. Now we did have some choppy. So let's talk about this. I've been trading. This would obviously been an excellent trigger candle. And boom. Yeah, that went. Oh yeah, I just went the wrong direction. Remove. Try that again. Short. 20 points, easy. There, 25 points. But you see chop. And this would have been technically a trigger candle. It only went 195 up to 204. I mean, it went 8 or 9 points. But that I would have been looking for more. So either I would have recognized that it wasn't going, or I would have got stopped out at some point. Came back down, tried to come back up, and then that's when this move started. The question is, would I have stayed out of this trade? And that's what I was really trying to study this weekend, was how to stay out of the bad trades. Not necessarily looking at what makes the good trades work, but what makes the bad trades not work based on my strategy. Because even here, this one, would have worked. This long here, trigger candle, boom. And it would have given me 20 points. So that would have been beautiful. So this might have just ended up being, well, if I was trading this and concentrating on it, 2 wins here, this might have ended up being a loss. If I couldn't have seen any reason not to take it. Because we were basically flat with the bands. They were going sideways. They weren't downtrending at all. And RSI here with the bands was slightly uptrending. So good chance of a loss, and then, you know, right here obviously would have been the trigger for this big move down. So there's no way you can, there's no strategy it's ever going to win everything. So that might have just been a case of having to take the loss, or hoping that for some reason I just had an instinct not to take it. But and then we could have got an 83 pointer right there. That's actually continuing now. So that's where we stand, and we are seeing a little bit of a bounce here as it stays down in these bands. Things have slowed down 5 minutes until top of the hour. Let's see if I... Yeah, I did kind of like the NWO during WCW. Kevin Nash, Scott Hall. It's one of the better storylines. Corn popping up and then right back down. Gold completely flat. Crude oil sticking right under 92. So UltraBond, interesting here. Yeah, big move down. Not sure what happened here. It's interesting there at 4 a.m. Eastern. Didn't they see a spike? You know, thought I saw a spike of something else at that time. Right? I mean, I'm insane. Anyway, so nice move down. Came back up. Technically a trigger candle here. Although we still had these kind of downward trending bands, but they really have moderated. And I'm looking here. Oops. And I mean, could have got maybe 4 or 5 ticks. But you saw this down, up, down move. Kind of looking like it wants to continue down. Hard pattern. Copper. The copper popped right as we were coming on the air. I should have grabbed it. Is it really coming on the air when you're talking about live streaming? But anyway, see where this goes. It might have been a mistake not to grab that. See, this didn't come all the way down the profit target, but it got really close. But honestly, I probably wouldn't have taken that. Maybe you looked for that bounce there, but it was below that RSI on the Bollinger. Bollinger's on the RSI. So I might not have even taken that in the first place. This would have been beautiful. This one right here. Beautiful. And this one right here. Beautiful. Those are $250 each. And finally, there, let's say that would have been the trigger. And you can see that one went about 50 ticks. So, top of the hour here in a minute. See if we get anything from there. Gold moving down here. Kind of came out of its malaise. There's a word, malaise. Top of the hour. And Q and ES popping up just a tad. Looking for a move down here on crude oil. It really has kind of already moved down like 50 ticks, so maybe that's a little too obvious. Copper's all weird now. UltraBond. So nothing huge here yet. Well, from this top of the hour, did have a nice move down that last 30 minutes. Get rid of some lines here. Lines. Everywhere there's lines. Kind of bounced on that low from Friday. I mean, came down a couple points more, but right now, potential double bottom situation until we see a breakthrough. It's got to break on through to the other side. Looking for trades in all the wrong places. Oop. Also, the UltraBond I should have taken. It's down 6 ticks. Just hard to tell because it, came down here, popped back up, then finally came down. Although, one thing I do kind of try and look at now is this RSI. You can see how on this one, it didn't get below that yellow line. Here it did. Although it really wasn't clear that it did until this candle it's making right now. UltraBond is making new lows of the day as we speak. So popping back up to 13,100 here, 10-point candle. So might be a quieter day today just because we have the CPI report tomorrow. That's when all heck should break loose. So we watching, we waiting. We are not hesitating. I don't know. I'm babbling. As we watch Bitcoin fall. Times like this is when you can get into some trouble. You know, I look at the NQ and the ES charts, and I'm looking and I'm thinking to myself, well, this wants to continue coming down. You know, kind of flagging here. But this isn't my trading style to jump in here thinking this is going to drop further. But wanting to get into a trade, kind of how Ace talks about taking a trade out of boredom. And this is where I tend to get into some trouble if I do this. Because I'm only right. When I do this, yeah, sometimes it works out wonderfully. Sometimes it works out horribly. It seems like it works out horribly a lot more often than it works out wonderfully. Meanwhile, copper again is kind of showing me up, or trying to continue to head up there. Looks like it might give me, or would have given me the Devantitics. And UltraBond's continuing to head down. Could have jumped on that as well. But again, I missed the trigger, and it was doing this what it was doing here, so I was not comfortable with that at all. So anyway, like I said, I feel like Nasdaq's going to drop here, but I'm not taking the trade. We'll see whether or not my feeling was right. I try to not. I mean, the indicators are saying it's going to bounce here, but it looks like it wants to fall. So let's just see if it gets back as a gauge. Let's see if it gets back below 13,081, which was the low of this move. Right now it is showing red candle down, red candle down, red candle down. For all those people that want me to talk more, I'm here trying to figure out what the heck to talk about. Talking, I'm talking. That's talking, not stalking. Try not to stalk. Scares people. But I do know what you did last summer. As you can see, I replaced my P&L reports at the top of the screen. I have a native one now with TST Trader, showing the to the penny how much I'm up and down. Mind, there's 3 more days left on the 40% off Tostep Trader. Or Tostep, I'm sorry, not Tostep Trader. Tostep. 10th anniversary, or 10th birthday sale. 40% off any combine. Big, cool big changes coming to Tostep over the next month or so. Looking forward to eventually announcing those. So, going by our gauge here, we did get this make a new low. So, where I said this was going to go lower, it is actually going about 15 points. It was right around 13,090. We just hit 13,076. Previous low was 13,081. So, expanded by about 5 points there. Hello, Dakota Trader. Welcome. How are you this morning? So we're watching this continue to fall. Tad bit of news coming up at 8:30. Nothing that's market shaking, I don't think. None of my analysts are here today, though. No Baby Fish, no Mr. G. Natural gas is kind of hanging there. UltraBond continues to move downward. I'm doing well, thank you. Market's kind of slow-ish. $6B. British pound trying to pop up. Very flat there on crude oil. Barely moving right now. After a pretty decent move up there through the evening, or night I should say. Copper pulled back before hitting what would have been my profit target. Actually, that's a trigger candle right there to come back down. Up, down. I've already kind of, it's already gone a couple of ticks. But I kind of like it. I don't love it. I like it. I don't love it. Not sure if I want some more of it. Hasn't been making huge moves. This did not, this went down about 18 ticks, back up, back down. This is probably going to make me wish I had taken it, but we'll just watch and learn from it. Watch and learn. Anybody taking any trades yet this morning? Yep, I should have taken the copper. I'm kind of upset that I didn't take this UV. Again, it was consolidating Gargity Garg. I don't know. Then here, and here hit the band. I mean, it never gave me an entry that I liked, but it's come down half a point as I'm sitting here watching it come down half a point. Yeah, great job, Brian. Excellent. I think it's awesome how much effect CFT has had on people and the positive things people are getting from his videos and courses. It's just wonderful. Copper is telling me I should have taken. It's down 11 ticks. Could have grabbed that short, but that excuse me, that's okay. Keep that in mind for next time. And Q just hanging here. So the low, it did get down to 76, but no lower. And he's an awesome guy for doing that. You know, he's been a tremendous supporter of this channel. This channel is nowhere near where it's at without him. He is just an awesome, awesome human being. Pop back over 13,100 here. Oh, gold. Something will go up. 3.5 points up. UltraBond popping up here as its market opened. Nothing huge. What's wheat doing? Wheat, agriculture closes soon, so it doesn't matter. Trying to come down. NQ's trying to pop up here to its EMA. You can see it there. ES doing the same. Will we get a breakthrough to the other side? EMA sitting about 13,108. 1 minute chart. Interesting. See, again, I'm fighting myself between going between the 1 and the 5. Trigger candle here on the 1, and it's come up from 95 up to 104. So, not quite 10 points yet. Certainly looks like that's the way it wants to go, though. You can see here, this coming down here could have got about 15 as well. So again, I'm still fighting myself between the 1 and the 5. Especially trading off a trading view here now, I can quickly jump into a trade easier than quickly rummaging through and trying to find my charts. But for now, we'll look back at the 5. Yeah, that would have given me 10 points there. Maybe I should split the difference and start going with a 2.5 minute chart. Actually, I guess dividing 1 and 5 would be a 3 minute. Oh. Meanwhile, we're up to trying to pop up here. See if it bounces on this EMA. EMA Sports, it's in the game. ES is already above its EMA, it's turned it white. Turn my white EMA blue. So we're watching here, looking for a good entry. Took my first loss on the Tostep account last night. Took a win as well and a scratch. So you just take the wins and losses on 5 and 1, up 335, but down just slightly on this trading day. So looking to get back into the green. Yeah, my eval accounts, even though I reset one tick like in the first couple of days I had it, and that one's still sitting there as well as the one I passed. Kind of weird. Wait, you made $33,000? I'm confused. Yeah, they seem a little bit slow this morning. I know Google had a fire or electrical issue in a data center yesterday in Iowa. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. I'm not. I haven't tried to actually Google yet. Hold on, I'll Google. See if we have. My Gmail's up. I know that. I don't know. It might be parts of Google. I don't know. I could try search. Oh yeah, Google is back online after users around the world reported a brief outage. Yeah, it was yesterday, about 10 hours ago. It might have been from that data center thing. Yeah, an electrical incident at a Google data center in Iowa. Oh, it says it came several hours after that electrical incident. Google says the events are unrelated. Huh. They're saying that the actual outage was caused by a software update issue. We just passed the half hour. There was news. Obviously, the market didn't care. Gold is coming up a little, continuing to come up. Crude oil is just, did crude roll or something? Because it just seems weird that it's that dead. Anybody know? I think I saw where crude is supposed to roll this week. It's one thing I don't like about futures is trying to keep up on what contract is the current contract. UltraBond trying to pop up here. That was a bullish engulfing candle. Could have maybe played that. NQ bounced off its EMA. Yep. ES. Green, red, green here. Trying to push up. Try to get a little oomph. Probably kind of looks like what I'll look like if I was trying to do push-ups. Like a beached whale. So copper's just not showing any follow-through today. Obviously, that one never reached our profit target. And now coming back down, saying should I have taken this? That could still come down, but yeah, it did come down 18 ticks. Normally I'm looking for 20. Let's see if it comes back down any there. This is where I see ES is pushing up, whereas NQ is still kind of right below. Ah, there we go. There is an oomph. So we're gonna. So looking at the DOM, I don't know really. I'm not much of a DOM reader so far. I see a huge amount of orders at 41.35 even. So it's interesting. We'll see what it does. I'm gonna take this long here. 3-point stop, 3-point profit target, and see what goes. See what happens if it holds up here for the next 50 seconds. Good morning, Sheriff. How are you doing? Taking the long here. Ooh, 2 ticks of slippage. See where we go. Pulled back by 3 ticks so far. It's pulled back by a full point. And not looking good so far. We shall see what we shall see. My target is 41.36, but I'm probably gonna get out of 41.35, which would be if it goes up for me, just 2 points. I do see a bunch of orders sitting on 41.35 on the ask. First, it's got to get that way. Back to my entry. Seeing some green. Green is good. Hanging right on my entry point or right around it right now. 2 minutes to go on this 5-minute candle. Let's look at the 1 minute real quick. See the 1 minute, this would have been the entry, so that would have been a much better entry, obviously, by 3 points. We'll already be at our target. So, again, that whole fight between whether I should work off a 1 or a 5. It's Starting to come back down again. Down 2 ticks. A little over 50 minutes until the bell. See if EMA holds support as support here. EMA is at 41.31 and 3/4. My stop's at 41.30 even. I'm sorry, 41.30, not 41.31. Basically back up to my entry price. Let's see what copper's yapping about. Copper trying to come back up, but it's been not giving me sound signals, so we'll just stay out of that for now. As we're now up a tick on this ES trade. I believe you can actually see, maybe? Give me 1 sec. There we go, now we're moving. Okay. Up between 2 and 3 ticks here as it's kind of bouncy. Pulls back down to my entry. Again, I'm watching that 41.35 level. Whole crap load of orders sitting there. I'm not sure why. Also 41.34.5. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to see if it gets up to those levels, I'm trying to see how much it matters. See if it's something I should be watching or not. Pull back here to my entry point. So we've gotten up to 3 ticks in the profit, but it's pulled back. Take a gander at what NQ. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Obviously, oops, that's not what I wanted to do either. Let's check what NQ is doing as we're pulling back here. Now down 3 ticks. NQ also, it's definitely looking like a bounce down there. NQ not giving me the warm and fuzzies. Ouch. Hey, Burl. Oh. How you doing this morning? Down 2 ticks. We see how NQ looks like it wants to curl down here. So if this breaks EMA, probably get out. Right now we're down 4 ticks. Yeah, not looking good. This kind of sucks. I'm doing alright. Slow trade so far. What's UltraBond doing? UltraBond trying to push up there. Down, up. But maybe back down. Copper heading back up after not reaching what would have been the target. ES is touching the EMA. Down 6 ticks on this trade. Maybe a little bounce there. Oh, there we go. Maybe moving up now. Ah. Wow. Back to my entry point. How about that? Thought for sure it's getting stopped out there. Crude desk opens in 15 minutes. Is Crude doing anything yet? No, it's still squeezing. And there we go. Now we're back in the profit. Next couple levels on the ask look a little thin, so that's a good sign. Still a bunch of orders sitting at 41.35. Watching and waiting here for it to do something. Back down by 2 ticks. Absolute torture on this trade. But patience is key. Good morning, Ace. I'm long in ES. Do something to make it go my way. Back down 3 ticks. It's coming back down. If it breaks the EMA, I'll jump out, take the loss. Four ticks at this, 5 ticks right now. Ten minutes till the top of the hour. I didn't really expect you to actually do anything, Ace, you know, it's just a joke. And we're back down 6 ticks. Just turned the EMA blue. Crypticon? I'm confused. Oh, nice little bounce back up there. Down, up, down, up. Yeah, not looking good. Yep. It's gonna take me out. Darn it. Yeah, that's a very good reason. So going backwards today, unfortunately. Well, I mean, I'm not out of this trade yet. We shall see. If I get stopped out, it'll be $150, assuming I don't get slippage. Oh, bouncing again here. And Q's hanging below its EMA. Just kind of like telling me that I should get out, but it's right above 13,100, so that's kind of like a support area. Meanwhile, gold's just kind of going. What is up with crude? Do I have the wrong contract now? I've never seen crude so squeezy, so I'm thinking I have the wrong contract. Thinking it rolled without me knowing it. Let's see. No, apparently not. Interesting. Oh, hey, maybe there's a maybe I gave up on this trade too soon. Look at that. Almost back up to my entry point. This smells like ace magic. Uh, Back down, back up. So this trade's still torturing me, just not as badly as earlier. It's kind of like going from being waterboarded to just being smacked around. That doesn't sound like a great hotel there, Crypticon. 3 minutes until the top of the hour. Don't know whether I want to stay in this trade. I mean, I've been in it this long, so miles of hope for the burst versus the stop. We're just sideways here. Sideways falling. Back down by 4 ticks. Not afraid of falling. Come on, I'll take a couple ticks at this point. Just come on up. Come on up. You're the next contestant on. Give me points. Gladly pay somebody Tuesday if they want to buy like 200 ES contracts today. Looks like about 300 contracts would clear the next 10 levels of the DOM. I'm pulling back again here. I was kidding about the manipulation. Back down by 5 ticks. Top of the hour is a few seconds away. That means the bell's about 30 minutes away. Down 6 ticks. See if we get a burst here either direction. And see what happens on this trade here. Top of the hour, still nothing going on. Let's see here. Crude desk opening, it's still nothing going on? What's going on with crude? Pulling back here, about ready to get stopped out on ES. Yeah, it stopped me out there. So that sucks. Up. Okay, crude is moving a little bit. So, down $189 now on the day. Did I get slippage? Or did I have the wrong parameters in there? Oh, yeah. Huh. Took an extra tick from me there. Oh, it just bounced back up. It took me out to the tick. It did not go even lower, and look at the bounce. So I used a 3-point stop. And it still wasn't enough. I don't know. Maybe I should have did a stop below this wick here. We'll see where this goes. See if I should have. See, it's still slightly downtrending. I don't know. Frustrated though after that trade though. Crude oil finally moving down 21 ticks. That go away for now. This is a very tight range here either way on the NQ and ES. It seems like things may be waiting for tomorrow. Sia Pia Aya. Thank you everyone for joining me this morning. Hope everyone's having a great day. If you're enjoying the content here, I would appreciate if you hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Continuing to try and grow the channel. Kind of stalled the last couple days. We've gotten up to 872, but I've just been right at that level now since about Sunday. Oh, I did get one. Whoever the new subscriber is. Oh, Chris Bean. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Feel free to say hello in the chat. So, 0 for 1 this morning. 1 and 2 with a one scratch trade. If you include last night's Asia session, down $189. Still up a bit on the account, but definitely not the progress I want to make. And you see, it's back at my entry point. So maybe, ooh, look at gold going there. Gold just popped up by over 4 points. New high of day there on gold. Crude oil did dump finally, 46 ticks down. Good morning, CBR. How's it going? So NQ is technically giving me a trigger candle here. Do I get back in? That's the question. That is the question. Small candles. Very small candles for this time of day. Nope. Reject it down anyway. Yep. Crude bounced right back up. After that big squeeze, it's not, you can see here we got well outside that Bollinger. So, not a big surprise there. There's gold's new high of the day on that candle. Excellent, excellent work, CBR. Gold's still going up. And we're still sideways here in the indices. This has been a very boring morning for the indices. Obviously, it came down enough to stop me out, which was nice of it. So, what will the open bring us? It's about 20 minutes away. I'm sorry to hear that, Fert. I know you can work to get it back. Yep, CBR is up before the Roosters. Down and up and down. Everybody, look what's going round. Awesome, CBR. Yeah, things are definitely moving earlier in the day, obviously, but now it's doing nothing. Yep. With enough caffeine and methamphetamines, maybe I could start staying up around the clock to trade. I'm joking. YouTube, don't kill me. Just hanging there, hanging out. Good morning, John. Welcome. How's everything going? Didn't see you last night. So, looking at copper here, everything's been hard to trade this morning based on the strategy I use. So I'm gonna autopsy this after today, after I end today, and see how I could have traded this better. But I mean, but that one would have been good right there. So I don't know. It's just been choppy, but now copper's going. That would have been a good trade. Yeah, it's actually for well above 1800 here on the futures. I never got a graphic made up for it, but reminder that Tostep is has turned 10 years old and is running a 40% off sale until 1 minute before midnight on Thursday evening. 40% off a lifetime until you pass or cancel. Definitely check it out if you want to get in on a combine with Tostep. A lot of good changes coming to Tostep over the next month. No, I know, John. I know it's somehow different with that. I'm not sure what the differences are or how it's calculated, but yeah. But yeah, definitely seeing gold surging here. You know, this is the chart on gold. It's about a 15-point range up today, although it just pulled back pretty good. Silver not as good. Platinum kind of rocky. So Crude ended up bouncing big there and finally started moving. We could see, I mean, this was a huge squeeze there on Crude, and now it's finally found some direction. So watching it never did get up to any type of profit target. So I mean, I got stopped out. It was fine. Still just hanging on that EMA. ES is being a jerk. I mean, ES and NQ are both in tightly packed ranges. It's home on the range, home sweet home. Ace always gets his 2 points. He shakes the market. It holds it upside down until 2 points fall out of its pocket. Trying to perhaps pop down here now on the indices. Indices. So I found the direction. Heading down, down, down. And a burning ring of fire. Yep. So move down here. Low of the day is over on this candle, 13,076. We're at 13,090 now. Excuse me 1 second. And crude comes back down. Down, up, down, up, down. Left, right, AB start. Shame that doesn't work like the constant cold code and gives us 30 points. Sorry about the interruptions. Down 66 ticks on this candle. Good morning, baby fish. You and RJ ride in together? Hello, RJ. So I'm 0 for 1 on the morning. I'm down $189 looking for something here. Looking for points in all the wrong places. Looking for points in too many faces. I don't know if that really didn't work. So I'm looking at Crude. Yeah, I was watching that, as it was happening too, and I was thinking, yep, there's that 180, or 198, 189, whatever. I was thinking, that was RJ's target. I saw it basically coming down right there. Would have been a beautiful move to catch, because this would have been my trigger candle on it, and it went down like 111 points straight down. Fortunately, usually when I get off stream, then I just like take a little break. I don't even look at the charts, and I should have been looking at the charts. But yep, I thought, yep, RJ was right again. I keep thinking we're going down today, but I don't know. It's been going down, obviously. It's going to continue. If it breaks through, these couple of resistance or support areas, it's got a ways to go free falling if it wants. CPI report tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. It's going to be interesting if the CPI is still hot. Now, I already saw that there's a couple of analysts from Citibank saying the Fed could do 100 basis points because of the hot jobs numbers that came out on Friday. If the CPI is still hot, you gotta wonder, if they're going to do that. Yeah, it's okay, CFT. We don't judge on typos. How you doing this morning, CFT? How's the bonds? Bob made a nice move up there. Not sure. I was in that ES trade and ignoring it. Darn. Gotta think we're gonna have like an explosive open here because of how much we're squeezing going into it. Lots of room to move on the 15-minute chart. Seeing a move up there, back up to 13,100. Go ahead and Q on the. Yeah, I'm thinking CPI stopped out too, but jobs numbers really surprised everyone on Friday, or seems like they surprised everyone. So obviously, I'm not an analyst and I don't play on TV, but so it's always fun to see where it's gonna go, see how the market reacts, see if I can make another $5,800 and have to give 4,600 of it back. The Bund and the Bobby. Yes, back above the EMA. I was going to say back above CPI. Could, yeah. Too many three-letter initials. Anyway, we're going to stay flat until the open at this point because the market is totally indecisive about what it wants to do. Bobble? Okay. I just misread the I for the L. Okay. Here comes NQ down. Don't bobble the bobble. See what happens, guys. Everyone starts trading the American bonds, so he's got to go find another continent. Yeah, I'm not good at an English accent. Pennsylvania Dutch? That I can do. But I mean, I could do an English accent, but it wouldn't be good. And I could do it without about 2 words, like "good day, mate." And I think that might be more Australian than English. I mean, English, UK. Ah, if I can say Deutsch. uh, yeah, if I could just go 10 contracts and see what happens. We are just a minute 48 from the open. Crude's really dropping here. Watch out for falling crude. It's hard to get off if it hits you. And if it's in the barrels, it's really, you really gotta watch out. Zabak, no, I'm still alive. Okay, Casey, wait a minute, why am I trading the demo account? Am I in the wrong account? No, this is counting. It says demo, but that is the Tostep account. Let me make sure, because now I'm confused. Let me make if I've been trading the wrong account, I'm gonna be upset. Well, let me check that after the open. I'm not going to trade the open anyway. Pretty sure I'm in the right account. Hopefully I'm not. Yeah. Okay, trading combine. So down here at the open, while I look at to see whether I'm on the right account or not. Yeah. Yeah, it shows my right balance. It matches what's in my dashboard. Casey, you're not the Casey from Tostep, are you? Up and down here. Now I gotta go look. Hold on, I'm gonna be turning off the P&L so I can check out my make sure I'm on the right thing. Ignore that. Okay, that's what I thought. But see, I saw the name Casey, and I was wondering if that was because I know the guy I talked to at Tostep is Casey. I thought maybe he had stopped in and was saying I was trading the wrong account. He was in here yesterday and said he said he was in here. Down 32 points here. Okay, Zabak, what are we talking about? Okay, yeah, I'm in the right account. Okay. Big move down here. 40 points, 44. Pulling back. $50 points down now. I got a little bit off kilter there. I think I was trading the wrong account because they do have a Tostep does give you a SIM account as well. So for a minute I thought I was trading the wrong account. Would have sucked if I was trading the SIM. I mean, I've been lost today, so if I'd been trading the SIM today, it wouldn't have been bad. But I'm still up on the account. We're down 55 points. 60 points. Big time. So I was right. We were heading down. Down, 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 in a burning ring of NQ points. I don't know. Sometimes the things I say are just stupid. But we did blow through that resistance or support. Big time blow. That didn't sound right, sorry. 13,040 is the new low. Bit of a bounce here. CBR second step on Tostep. Oh, look at that. Oh, right. So ES is not falling as hard as NQ is by any means. No. You're fine, Casey. That's okay. Just like I said, I the guy I talked with at Tostep, his name Casey, and I thought maybe you were him. And I thought they were mentioning that I was trading the wrong account. The top, the second one has a consistency rule. It's just, the first step shows that you can trade. I mean, theoretically, you could YOLO a trade and get in and then do your rest of your days. You only need to trade 5 days on that first step. But the second step is kind of like showing that you can have 3 green days, because you can't make more than 40% of profit on that second step in any one day. So that's showing that you have the ability to have multiple green days. And you didn't mess me up, Casey. I just was, I get worried about things way too easily. So we did pop up here after that. That first 5-minute candle ended down 57 points. We're popping back up, and we're popping fresh dough. So, I mean, when you really think about it, now obviously it's good for the trader how most of these companies set up the evaluations. It's good for the trader. You get your funded account, in a couple of days or whatever, 10 trading days, 15 trading days, if you reach the profit target. But honestly, do you think any real prop firms, the ones that have physical locations in New York and Chicago, would ever give someone a seat based on seeing them trade for 5 days or 10 days? So with the two-step evaluation, Tostep gets to see how you trade. You get to see can the person be consistent? And it's more realistic. I mean, it's more, in my opinion, how the industry should be if they're really looking for people that can trade and aren't just trying to YOLO their way into profit. Sorry to hear that, Fert. Get better soon. And Q's trying to get beaten back down here. Oh yeah, I can turn the P&L back on. Oh, I did. Okay. I think he's continuing to try and come down. They try and pop back up, but immediately beat down. Let's look at the 1 minute on this. 1 minute wasn't any better for entries based on how I enter. Did he lock him? Hold on. I got that. So, but ES only down 350 on that opening candle, and back to green here. Yeah, I was still not seeing anything I can really trade. too far? Oh, just kidding around. Good morning, Loper. A nice bounce there on copper. What's ES doing here? Yep. Definitely hanging on the EMA for ES. AQ just broke away. Dow, so tail of three indices. Dow, green, heading up. AQ, red, big red, bouncing. ES, sideways. Oh yeah, I got you, baby fish. But still, everything is kind of discombobulated here. Probably not the right use of discombobulated, but I wanted to say it. Charts version? That one's working. Why is this chart version? It's weird. I can't blow it up. But okay, I can do this. There we go. So you can see here we're in open air. Down into the 12,000s. If it wants to continue down. NQ bopping back up by about 20. NQ trying to gain back everything it lost. Now ES is looking up. Can it take us higher? Green hogs down at the open. What did other agriculture do? Agriculture up, down, up. Except for corn. Corn, corn, corn. Corn, corn, everywhere there's corn. Is it popping? I want something to trade. I want to get my money back. Ace, you get anything yet? Great job, Dakota. Oh yeah, that was a nice move. See, I wasn't Looking at it, it was just consolidating. Let me look at it on 1 minute. Oh, that was a beautiful, yep, that was a beautiful signal in the 1 minute there on the UltraBond. Here, it consolidated, finally came up, broke the band at the top, pulled back. This would have been my trigger candle. And boom, get out of there. You can see they're coming, it's come down about 10 ticks. That would have been beautiful. Popping up on gold or trying to. Still nothing I'm confident here in taking. No confidence at all. Yes, Q pulling back, Crude's pulling back. Yes, I did ace, but that's fine. No one laughed at it. No one even acknowledged it, so. Oh yeah, never complained about a green trade. God, we're gonna create a wrap here, aren't we? The world is 1 mile radius. I swear every other trader is the shadiest. Charts and graphs make me laugh. Grundle. Now there's a word I haven't seen in a long, long time. So looking here at Kappa Kappa. This was a great bounce. Big wick down into green, trigger candle, boom. Would have gave me 20 ticks. So Copper here, finally, after it would not have really been following through, boom, on any of these, finally here and here would have been great trades. This is the type of education you get here at MightyOxTrading. Someone find me something to trade, or I'm going to start looking at like lumber. I can't be cool like CFT and look at the bund and the bobble. I don't have Apple futures, but let's go look at what Apple's doing. Hey, Doge is back over 7 cents. That makes me happy. There's some interesting wicks on Apple. All of a sudden things are happening. Popping back up here on the indices. So this is still it's going nowhere. We're rangy. So, no more bun and bobbles, huh? Every UK viewer I just had just unsubscribed. So, 1 for 2, I mean 1 for 3 on the day. 2 losses, 1 win, 1 scratch. Down about 189, but we're still up 165 on the account. Do you want to find something here that I can possibly trade? Would love to get back to green. I like Green Day. At least some of their songs. Oh. Down. Just quite the rangy range. Rangy range. Kind of like Oxy-Ox and the Funky Bunch. New low a day here? I believe so. Yes, new low a day, continuing to drop. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So new low a day on NQ 13.018. ES down to 41.21 and 3/4. Crude still sideways. Gold hanging right below its high a day. Pull back there on copper. Dow heading down. Dow down. Dow down. Dow down. Word. So IQ heading down toward below 13,000. If it breaks 13 here. Below 13,000, I mean. And pop it back up. So it did hit 12,998 and then pop back up. A short here. Ah, crap. I took a short and I forgot to set a stop loss. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. I need to set a stop. That stop is way too far away. There we go. Maybe some momentum here. Yep. Every time I see momentum, it's minute. Yep, this is going to stop me out. It's going to take my profit. Can't believe what I see. NQ's here turning against me. It's coming down harsh and fast. How long will this reversal last? See some red. And no green. Stops at 30.015. Entry point 12.99, 12.999. So it's about a 16-point stop, which means if it does stop me out, we'll be back under starting balance. But it's hanging here right above 13,000. back to my entry point. Let's get up all in this joint. Bring it down. Bring it fast. Let's make these profits last. Come on, let's break this level. Well, this move, 12,993. That'll be a great level to get to so I can flee out of this trade with a profit. Laughter is the best medicine. There we go. There's the break. That's what I was looking for. There we go. 87, 85. Now back up to 90. 220. Watching. There we go. There was the break of finally cleared 300. Get that alert out of my face. Get both of those alerts out of my face. This is the trade I was looking for. Popping back up though. 90. Watching that Dom is amazingly hard. We're out with a profit, I think. Yeah, we got 6 points there. Out with a profit, up 120. Did not make back everything. And I should have stayed in, obviously. But that was a win. Finally a win. $90 win there. Well, it's actually, NQ moves too fast, really, but I could see how it could help. I was watching, even on NinjaTrader, I watched the bid and the ask for looking when we might be reversing or whatever. Yeah, I never understood that whole Dom sub thing either, but I did get out at the right time. As you see, we're popping back up here to 13,006. So got out at the right time. New daily low 12,982. Obviously, I could have got out at 12,982. That would have been much better. I was up over $200, but that's okay. On the day, now down only $78. That's not horrid. I didn't force the trade. I watched for the break at 13,000, which really isn't my thing, but I wanted something to trade, so I forced it a little bit. But I liked the entry and got what I wanted. Yeah, it is basically useless for NQ, absolutely. But it's kind of, it did. I was watching it there for the bounces. Once I was in the trade, I would not use it to try and figure out when to get in a trade. Warren, at least you got break even, and it's better than a loss. Yeah, even when you decide when it's time to get out, by the time your brain tells you it's time to get out of NQ, and you hit the button, it's already taken more of your profit from you. I gotta start remembering to put a profit target and a stop loss in. How you doing this morning, G-Cart? Glad to see you. But I do like looking at the Dom here and kind of trying to see if it can help me at all. I don't think I'll ever go to a total Dom setup, but it is. Come back down here. Trader's Dom sucks. According to CFT, Jigsaw is best. better than all the rest. Let's see if I should have taken this copper. Copper did give me a trigger candle there, and I did not take it. And it's already come down 10 ticks. Morning, Mystery Life. And Q is trying to continue to come down here now. So I got to get better at staying in these trades and not being afraid of those pullbacks. Gold coming down. Copper. So yeah, I should have taken that copper trade. Too many times I say I shoulda, 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 shoulda. Warn you for many days. They'll talk about your life. They'll talk about your ways. Here comes NQ down, trying to make new daily low here. So obviously out too early, but A-okay. It made me less red on the day. Fert, how long have you had symptoms and are they getting better? Good morning, Reggie. Ooh, that does not sound like, that does not sound good at all, Fert. If anyone hasn't hit that like button, I would appreciate if you did so. We're continuing to try and grow. Oh, we got another new subscriber. Let's see if it tells me who. Does not. Whoever the new subscriber is, thank you. Welcome. Feel free to say hello in our chat with our craziness today. NASDAQ continuing to come down here. So let's look at this. Let's see if I could have got this bigger move. So this would have been the trigger candle for this move right here. But it was tough because we were consolidating here. So how would I have known? I mean, it was the one that really kind of broke away. The safer entry would have been after it pulled back, kind of wicked up and down. But you wouldn't have known that here. That wasn't the right entry. So let's see here. We could have got away with you needed a 20-point stop, which is kind of rough. But you can see here that 20-point stop would have led us to an awesome little promised land of like 80 points. So, is what it is. Ace. 2 points today? What'd you say? Excuse me a minute. Oh wow, so Bitcoin's fallen back under 23,000. Bet you the crypto people that were all happy yesterday when it hit 24,000 are all a little upset now. Meanwhile, it keeps bouncing here, bounced up by 21 points. ES by 4. Ace got 2 points, but he couldn't get more. He tried for a runner, but couldn't get 4. I have no idea why we're rapping today, but hey. Word! 45 minutes to go on the stream. Looking to like to get one more good trade to get back into the green. But as my good friend Kermit the Frog says, it's not easy being green. Crude popping up here after hugging its EMA for like the last 10 candles. Back up over 92. Here comes NQ trying to come back down. Copper popping back up. So copper did not go, they went about 14 ticks. And now trying to rock 'em, sock 'em, robots up. New 5-minute candle here. Word, RJ. Make that hay. Have a great day, Ace. Keep it at a sustainable pace. And please, don't fall flat on your face. Sorry, that one wrote itself. Wonder how many people I've scared off today. Dow trying to pop up here. Copper trying to pop. Popping, copping, stopping like a copper. I mean, kinda. Rallo, welcome. Thumb sucker. Silly today because the market's slow. I don't have like a course or anything. I'm still in kind of the learning stages myself. I'm not consistent yet. It's more psychology than it is not. Do you have any experience at all in trading, or what's your experience? Ah. We were having a sorry about that. We're having a slight internet issue. I think we're back now. Not sure if you heard my. Did you hear my reply, Rollo? Um. Ace is Ace is kidding, but you gotta understand. Trading is hard. You're gonna want to practice for several months, and you're gonna take losses. I definitely suggest using an evaluation firm. Okay, well, do understand, Raul, that learning to trade it is not real quick, in a day trading perspective versus swing trading or holding long term. You're gonna probably, it's a journey. Many people say you don't become profitable for 6 months to a year. So it's not going to provide immediate income by any means. At least it doesn't for most people. I can't say it's never provided immediate income for somebody. But for most people, it's definitely a journey and a process. CFT does have a course. It's order flow. Let me go to Canadian Future Traders website. Oh, well, there he's at. There he is. Futures free course. Oh, you've been here like all day, CFT. I don't ever remember seeing you here this much. Free futures course there from CFT. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I learned a lot just from watching other people trade. Um, and yeah, what Fallen says is right, but I really believe it's mainly because most people aren't willing to put in the work, aren't willing to put in the effort, or they expect it to happen too quickly. Trading is a skill, and it's something you got to be willing to put the effort into, just like any other skill. Meanwhile, NQ and ES is continuing to come down. Well, I noticed my viewership's down big time, so I'm not sure the acapella raps have been a good thing. ES popping down by 5, by 6. That's not 5 by 6. That'd be weird. Copper trying to head back up. UltraBond's weird today. Also, thank you for subscribing, Rollo. Definitely a harder morning to trade. Remember, tomorrow morning we have the inflation report, CPI. Should make for an more interesting morning. Ace, that's no longer my sponsor, and I don't have a video for the new sponsor. The old video's gone. That was last month's sponsor. New sponsor started on Friday, which is Tostep. I'll have to try and make up a video for Tostep, because they haven't provided me with one. I think the only one they have is with Michael Patak. Well, they came out with a new video for August anyway, the old sponsor, so it would have been a different beat. I might try and make up something this weekend with some of the free music from YouTube. I need a DJ. I need someone to go into YouTube and pick out a whole bunch of good songs. I didn't say no. Zabak. Money, 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 money. Anyway, I did not say no. I just haven't gotten around to actually like working on that because like there's like 1,300 songs to choose from in YouTube. It's not easy just to throw up something that's not going to like uh, make people run away. And what's amazing is in that free music from YouTube, they have stuff in there that with lyrics that would violate getting monetized. Yes, I know that. But the point is I got to go through all these different. I mean, literally, there's 1,368, I think. So it doesn't say what has lyrics and what doesn't. Here's the audio library. Here's the audio library. Doesn't say what has lyrics and what doesn't. And I literally am gonna have to listen. You know, obviously I can. You know, they do go by genre, but I'm gonna need to look and listen to what's good, what has lyrics, what doesn't. Oh, it's now 1,606. So and you know, I already have trouble finding time to do everything. So it's like because you don't want the same thing running for you know 3.5 hours. So if I'm gonna put music on, I'm gonna need several songs, several that, maybe take like an hour and then loop them. Because I'm not going to play DJ while trying to trade and run the stream. So, this is going to take a while before I have time to pick out things that aren't going to drive my regulars away as well, but try and make everybody a little bit happy. Crude, copper, yes. What's going on here? And right back down on ES. Copper now just hanging on its EMA. This was not an easy day to trade. Not an easy day to trade. Just trying to win and make the grade. Every loss, the money fades away. Yeah, I'll stop now. I don't. So we have about a half an hour left here. I want one more trade. But obviously I'm not going to force it. But I want one more chance to get the green. But if I force it, I'm more likely to go deeper red. Uh, Kappa, kappa, kappa. So, see, natural gas has been rising. Crude did hit a new high day there earlier. Natural gas is made a well bigger high a day. Well bigger. Yeah, good English. UltraBond made a new low a day. Gold made a new high. Copper made a new high. Took us higher. And kind of just calm right now. Calm, calm, calm. Crude oil trying to actually move down here now. So where are we going from here, guys? Up, down, left, right. ES trying to come back down here. Got almost 2 minutes on this candle. Crude's also trying to come down. Nothing gives me the warm and fuzzies though. Actually, gold's kind of giving me the warm and fuzzies. But I already kind of missed. That was the trigger candle there, and it's already come down 2 points, so I missed gold. I think I was rapping at the time, or looking at music. Yep, missed that. You can see this was perfect down. You had these uptrending bands, so they expected it to pull back some, pull back, back down. Down, up, down move. Perfect. Would have went over 2 points. Missed it. Crude really dumping. Oh, looks like, no, that's not good. So for a second day in a row, we've had trading view issues here. You see this little warning dot here. When I click on it, it says some users may face the slow loading of the chart and drawings. We're on the fix. Not sure what's going on with TradingView all of a sudden. Figures I finally get to trade with TradingView and it starts having a whole bunch of issues. Saved you all from hearing the sneeze of doom. Luckily, I didn't send snot flying across the room. I didn't even try and rhyme that. So, about 20 minutes till we wrap up. Hopefully, we can get something here. You be on a bit of a run. Yeah, it is. A little bit of a pullback there. So it pulls back here, tries to get back inside those bands. Oh, there's copper showing me up again. Great job, baby fish. Now you got to trade for a few more days. So here's UB pulling back. 157.17. This will be a good entry right here. I don't know, 1 minute. Let me see what the 5-minute chart looks like here. 5-minute chart's actually telling me we're going to reverse here. So I'm going to be careful. I'm going to watch. Watch and wait. See if we can get an UltraBond trade, but I'm not going to force it. Recent high back here, up to 25. See, a lot of orders sitting at 157.23 and 157.17. Oh, wow. Those orders from 157.17 went down to 157.15. Bet you if I read CFT's course, there'll be something about that. Sideways here on the 1-minute chart. Yeah, I see that price went away. They moved back up. That's Didn't someone just get in trouble for spoofing orders on metals? So I should have went long. Should have listened to CFT. It's just popped up by a couple ticks. So I'm in this trade, although it's not showing that I'm in this trade. Uh-oh. Oh, maybe I should turn it on. There we go. In this trade at 157.22. Let's see if we can get a couple ticks. It did not put a stop. Oops. That was my stupidity. I entered off the kind of on the DOM screen instead of the 5 tick stop. So when at 157.22, if I had just listened to CFT, I could have been in 2 ticks earlier. There we go. CFT is forever now has to come in my stream and tell me when to trade. We're up one or two ticks. Seeing that recent high on the ask right now from up here. Yep, pull back to 1 tick. I'm gonna put a target at 157.25. Oh wow, just got there. Oh, hold on. Oh no, that's a 24. Got excited. There's 25. Have the limit order set at 26. Profit target. Oh, pull back. 23. There's 24. There's 25 again. There we go. Just hit profit target. 4 ticks. UB. That's $125, I think, right? 31.62. But yeah, $125 win puts me back on green on the day. Thank you, CFT. Thank you, Warren. All the credit goes to... Oh, wait. There's still a stop sitting there. Glad I caught that. That would have been bad. all credit goes to CFT. So now we are up 42.80 on the day. So that means that as long as I don't take another trade and lose, first 2 days are green. We're up a total of $398 total over 2 days on Tostep. Oh yeah, look at that. Obviously my paper handing just hit 29. Great job, CFT. I need to start doing two. I need to start doing two contracts on everything so I can satisfy my need to take profit and yet stay in the trade. Because look at that. I mean, I've just left 5 ticks on the table. And CFT says he doesn't like to trade with other people. He's having a great trade right here while talking, while making call outs. I better shut up and see if he's going to start streaming and I'm going to lose all my audience. On a steel horse I ride. Yes, I am. I definitely got out way too early, but yeah, I just got to start. I got to go for it more. Two contracts is what I need to do. So a lesson in UB here from Canadian Futures Trader. Hanging right around 158 exactly, which starting to get into an area of possible resistance there based on charting. Yeah, beautiful run. Beautiful. Look at that. 158.03 now. So I got out at 26. So I hate doing the math on the bonds. I hate it. 26 to 0 is 6. And then another 3. So I've left 9 ticks on the table at least so far. Speaking of White House, I think Biden's speaking soon. Oh no, wait. Oh, he already spoke, or he just started speaking. 9:50, Biden speaks on the chips deal. We'll pull back there to 30. There we go. Beautiful CFT. So 18 to 31. 12, 13 ticks. Nice. So next time I'll just wait until CFT says he's out before I get out. No, that was excellent, and I thank you for the you know the call out there. Got me back to green on the day. I wasn't really paying attention because technically my trigger was down here where I would have gotten in if I was paying attention. But we had this consolidation here, and I didn't trust it. But I could have got if I had trusted it, my entry would have actually been on this candle right here, which would have been at 157.09. And as you can see, that would have been 25 to 26 ticks if I had obviously did paper hand, and I probably would have paper handed. So it would have been 5 or 6, but still, I think tomorrow I'm just going to start with 2 contracts. Oh, absolutely. I'm not upset about my winner at all. I'm just saying I definitely need to start doing more than 1 contract so I can satisfy my need to take some profit while still letting get more, because obviously I need to put some oomph behind this evaluation. $6,000 twice is quite the challenge, and I want to get her done. Notice we did. I know CFT is not a chart fan, but notice we did get above that Bollinger Band there, and that's when we started pulling back. Hit the Bollinger Band, went up another tick or two, pulled back. Bollinger Band was about 158.01, and it's pulled back now to 26. So pulled back about 7 ticks off the bounce of that third Bollinger. CFT, I just modded you so you can actually post links without having to spell them out. So while that was going on, we're still going absolutely nowhere fast on NQ and ES. Crude oil coming down. Yes, CFT, did you get his email? So you see here, again, this was still coming down an uptrending band. So see how that bounced? Up, down, no wait, down, up, down, up. And then this, again, was the perfect trigger candle right here of gold. This is I love this pattern, this setup. And it happens a lot. And you can see it's come down about 3.5 points. June's a long, long time ago. ES pushing down here. So that maybe we're trying to get another direction down here. Crude also is pushing down. Sounds like it might have got lost at the post office. NQ coming down. NQ coming down with velocity here. Or Biden said something. Seriously, ES coming down with velocity? Let's go check the news. Oh, UK plans for potential power cuts to industries and homes in January. Oh, well, see, all fan mail goes through his agent. No. Yep, going back under 13,000 here. ES 4116. Low of the day was 976. Are we going to get back down there? Will we? Will we fall? Will we fall or will we rise? Just hanging here for a couple extra minutes to see whether or not NQ makes a new low a day. Because, you know, these are the things I find exciting. It's at 87. Low a day is 76. So how did everyone else do today? Anyone want to give a P&L report? Besides CFT? Obviously, I'm up 40, like 42 bucks. I'll take it because I was down almost 200 at one point. That's a good comeback. I think IQ doesn't want to come down any further than 986. Excellent. I mean, that's a great recovery. You know, don't say only 62. Be proud of that 62 because you fought back. Thanks, CFT. Have a great day. We're just sideways, so it looks like it's not going to break down. I thought we were going to see a breakdown here on NQ, but doesn't seem to want to break. I was just curious. It looks like it's heading back up toward 12,300 now. So I want to thank everyone for joining me today. Back on Sharevision tonight, 7:45 Eastern. And back on YouTube tomorrow, of course, for the CPI report. We'll be trading Tostep both evening and morning, working toward that profit target. Have yourselves a great day, everyone. We'll talk to you next time. Thanks. Bye. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. If you did, I'd love if you hit the thumbs up button. Remember, we do stream every morning on YouTube and Twitch from 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. and every evening on Sharevision from 7:45 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. and every Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. Also, I'd love to have you follow me on social media. We're on Twitter at MightyOxTrading, Instagram at MightyOxTrading, and Reddit at r/oxmarkettrading. Have a great day.